to show everybody trying to be a victim. Like, what's this girl, Meghan Markle? Seemed like a nice lady. Just complaining. I was like, didn't she hit the light skin lottery? Hit the fucking light skin lottery and still going on complaining. Acting all dumb like she don't know nothing. Going on Oprah, I didn't know.
So in 2022, we had two major female figures get exposed as liars. And the media who claimed that they were victims also got exposed for pushing false narratives. Now, as a content creator who likes to challenge false narratives with facts, I was met with insults. If I said something bad about Amber Heard, I was a misogynist. If I said something bad about Meghan Markle, a black man, was a racist. Let's go back to the Amber Heard situation. Remember, Amber Heard lied about being abused. And to cap it off, she was, in fact, the abuser. Remember, she even beat up her ex-wife in public and was charged with it. Check out this clip.
ET can confirm Amber Heard was arrested and booked for misdemeanor violence in 2009. According to TMZ, Amber allegedly grabbed and struck her ex-girlfriend, Tasia Van Ree, in an airport in Seattle nearly 7 years ago.
Now, after she lost the trial, most Americans who watched it agreed with the outcome. Here's one poll that shows 91% of respondents agreed with the verdict. Now, if you were like me, who watched the trial and agreed with the verdict, you were labeled a misogynist who essentially hated women. The facts didn't matter. It was all about what the media was trying to push. Depp was labeled an abuser, and if you didn't follow the media's agenda, you were also abusing women in some way, and you were also a misogynist. Now let's fast forward to Meghan Markle, who lied about experiencing racism. Remember? Meghan and Harry got an award for exposing the royal family as racist.
Prince Harry and Meghan are to be given a Ripple of Hope award in America. It's awarded from the Robert F. Kennedy Human Rights Foundation, who say that the couple took a heroic stand to oppose structural racism in the monarchy. Previous recipients of the award include Desmond Tutu and Barack Obama.
Then they reversed course and claimed that the royal family wasn't racist and that it was all made up by the media. Here is Prince Harry making it very clear that they never said the royal family was racist.
In the Oprah interview, you accuse members of your family of racism. You don't even,
The British press said that.
Right.
Did Meghan ever mention that they were racist?
She said there were troubling comments about
there was concern about his skin color.
Right. Wouldn't you describe that as essentially racist?
I wouldn't, not having lived within that family.
Now, with all these facts, if you claim Meghan Markle lied about the claims of racism, then you were in fact the racist. Remember, the facts don't matter. It's the narrative. So now all of a sudden people are waking up to the false claims of racism. Okay to call out Meghan Markle now because it's obvious that they were lying about their experiences. Now, I have said from the start that her claims of racism didn't make sense. And it seemed to be all BS. Let's start with the specific claim of racism where they claimed that the royal family was racist, but then kind of walked that back. See, Oprah and Meghan made a huge deal over the fact that someone asked, how dark do you think their baby would be?
So we had in tandem the conversation of he won't be given security. He's not going to be given a title. And also concerns and conversations about how dark his skin might be when he's born.
What?
And
who is having that conversation with you? What?
So,
there is a conversation. Hold up.
There's
Stop
several
right now.
There's several conversations.
There's a
about
conversation with you,
with Harry,
about how dark your baby is going to be?
potentially, and what that would mean or look like.
And you're not going to tell me who had the conversation?
I think that would be very damaging to them.
Okay. So how does one have that meeting?
was relayed to me from Harry. Those were conversations that family had with him. And I think
Whoa.
it was really hard to be able to see those as compartmentalized
Because they were
conversations.
concerned that if he were too brown, that would be a problem. Are you saying that?
I wasn't able to follow up with why, but that if that's the assumption you're making, I think that feels like a pretty safe one.
Now, if you're black, you know this is a common question. It's not racist to wonder what the baby would look like. Just imagine if I asked you, hey, are you having a boy or a girl? They would claim that I'm being sexist. Oprah, remember that Oprah face? What? They wanted to know what the gender of the baby would be? That's sexist. That would be ridiculous, right? That's a ridiculous statement. Asking what the baby's gender is doesn't mean you're a misogynist. And asking what you think the baby's going to physically look like doesn't mean you're racist. Just like Prince Harry has admitted, right? They weren't saying that they were racist, just asking the question. So Chris Rock and every other black person in America knew it was all BS. But you couldn't say it because you didn't want to sound like a racist yourself, right? They were going to call you a racist if you said Meghan Markle's claims were BS. But now it seems like a lot of people have decided enough's enough. Her claims were always BS. And here's what Chris Rock had to say about it.
They're so racist, they're so racist. Some of that shit she went through was not racism. It was just some in-law shit. Sometimes it's just some in-law shit. Because she's complaining. I'm like, what the fuck is she talking about? No, they're so racist. They wanted to know how brown the baby was going to be. They're so racist. They wanted to know how brown the baby's going to be. I'm like, that's not racist. Because even black people want to know. Shit, we check behind them ears. That's a scientific test. Because you got to see what kind of black child you gonna get. Is this a Steph Curry baby? Or a Draymond Green baby? That Draymond baby gonna have a hard life.
Now, Chris Rock also called out the fact that Meghan Markle is a professional victim, right? Oh, woe is me, I'm a victim, I'm a victim, I'm a victim. And this is essentially their brand. It's always someone else's fault. I'm always a victim, and woe is me. But we all see that's nonsense, and we all see that's BS. Here's Chris Rock also letting you know about the BS.
Back to the show. Everybody trying to be a victim. Like, what's this girl, Meghan Markle? Seemed like a nice lady. Just complaining. I was like, didn't she hit the light skin lottery? Hit the light skin lottery and still going on complaining. Acting all dumb like she don't know nothing. Going on Oprah, I didn't know. I had no idea how racist they were. It's the royal family. You didn't Google these motherfuckers?
So let me know in the comment section how you feel about Chris Rock's performance here. Do you think he knocked it out of the park? Because I honestly think he did. I think he's calling out the victim mentality that we see nowadays, right? It's profitable to be a victim even if you're not a victim. Meghan Markle, it's profitable to be a victim of racism even if there's no racism. Just say it, right? And if anybody says you're lying or there's no evidence of it, then claim to be the victim, right? Those people who are saying that is racist. Look at Piers Morgan, for instance. He's one of her victims because as soon as he said, I don't believe her claims of racism, then he was called a racist, just like me. And also, Amber Heard, the same thing. The victim mentality. I'm the victim, I'm the victim. When she's the one beating up her ex-spouses and cutting off their fingers. She's the abuser, but she's screaming victim. And again, if you say that you believe she's lying based on the facts and evidence, you're a misogynist who don't know what you're talking about. So let me know how you feel in the comment section. Did Chris Rock get it right by calling out these fake victims? My name is Nate the Lawyer, and I'll see you next time. Peace.